Juicy Joe Giudice, way back in the day, we had Juicy Joe Giudice on this podcast. I can't remember. I guess I should look it up. I think it was 2022. Maybe it was 2021, but probably 2022. At that point, it was a big thing. It kind of went viral. We had the Tamrat back in 2020. That's goodies. That was a big moment. We've had some huge moments on this podcast. But after Juicy Joe was on, you guys asked, when can he come back? Lots of people asked forever, month after month after month. Listen, last week here in the dead of the summer, July, we started this new, like, From the Vault series, and we launched it with the one, the only Claudia Jordan. And I figured, like, what a great thing to do in like July, the dead of July, the dead of August. Not a lot is going on in the entertainment business. Mind you, there's a lot of like Bravo gossip stuff. I mean, Denise Richards, Sheena. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. All this stuff about the new season of Beverly Hills. OC and this whole thing with Katie and there's a lot to actually talk about, but I'm like, let's see how this From the Vault series does. Never before aired chats. Well, everyone seemed to love our From the Vault with Claudia Jordan. Today we are releasing this, and this is so interesting especially in light of everything that just happened, where Gia pleaded her case to President Trump to allow Juicy back in the country. She sent the character references, character letters. Lots of people came for Gia. So many people came for Gia that she actually apologized. Man, that's a whole thing in and of itself. So, I mean, this is in a way as relevant as ever. I mean, because we do talk all about Juicy coming back to the US, but look, of course, we talk about RHONJ, the future. How can the show go on with the Melissa and Teresa that don't speak to each other? Louie, we talk about Louie, lots of stuff to say about Louie. Gia, um, what else? Oh, Dolores, Miss Switzerland. We talk about my friend Marge, the Sarge. You guys know my friend Marge, the Sarge. Very nice woman. I'm not personally taking business advice from her. I mean, she put a whale on a shirt. I mean, don't put a whale on a shirt. Don't put a tiger on a shirt. Don't put a penguin on a shirt. Don't put anyone. I don't care if the person is fat, thin, tall, short. Don't put anyone riding a horse on a shirt. To be safe, don't put a damn horse on a shirt, right? Vineyard Vines, have you ever heard of it? Anyway, we talk about Marge the Sarge. We talk about my good friend Jennifer Aydin across the river and her husband Bill. We got a lot to talk about with Juicy. This is a never before aired. This whole conversation in its entirety has never aired any part of it. It is not aired on Patreon. It is not aired on YouTube. It is not aired anywhere. So we are going to be sharing the chat in full and all these clips. It is a continuation of our From the Vault series. This was recorded in a prior time. When was it recorded? That is a good question. Come to the live show when we do our next live show with Sarah Fraser. We might do a live show with Amir. It is a Q&A. No question is off limits. So this is a never before aired. No one has heard this chat at all. You haven't heard even a minute of it. From the Vault, never before released chat recorded. I don't know when. We'll figure it out. With the one, the only Juicy Joe Giudice. Roll tape.
Show and he goes, yeah, he goes 100%. I was like, wow, okay. I mean, I didn't know that, but I mean, look, certain things, yeah. I mean, depending on what you're doing and what you're into, I mean, that's what happens. I mean, I remember I had a lot of apartments. I was into real estate then, even though nobody probably thinks I did anything, but I had over 350 apartments that I managed. And one day when I got on the show, that were my apartments. And when I got on the show, everybody started suing me. I mean, everybody, all my tenants. Like I had about 15, maybe 20 lawsuits from my tenants. Who's fallen? Who's did this? And who's got lead poisoning now? Who's got this? And every kind of lawsuit you can think of. And each case was $5,000 to start. You know what I mean? And then we had to settle just to get rid of them. I had to settle just to get rid of them. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, when you're on that show, it also brings out a lot of he brings out all these people that, know you or you have businesses and, they want to sue you or they want to do this or they want to do that. They see you on a show, they see what you got, and, they all want a part of it.
I agree. And Louis, I mean, no, Louis lost his job after being on the show. And I mean, you can correlate a lot of things, but he actually told you he thinks that that's what it is. Cause I mean, I would agree personally.
That's what he said. I mean, I thought that I didn't know, you know what I mean? So he said that he lost his job because of the show, you know what I mean? And I go, do you actually think it was from the show? And he says, yeah, 100%. You know what I mean? He doesn't seem like a liar or anything, Louis. I mean, he seems like a pretty straight up, whatever, he pretty much tells it the way it is. When you meet him in person, you know what I mean? I could see when you see certain clips, you know what I mean? Now, he does look a little weird on certain clips, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna defend him on certain clips because I mean certain clips definitely didn't make him look, you know, the part. Put it that way. But he's not a bad guy though. I mean, he's he's legit. I mean, he's actually a nice guy. You know what I mean?
That's what it seems like from where I'm sitting. I mean, you see he's together, he's married. I mean, he's a family man. I mean, I don't really understand all the hype myself, but that's just me.
I mean, look, he takes care of his family. You know what I mean? He takes care of, his other kid over there, which I'm sure isn't easy to do. And I mean, listen, it's tough when you're actually joining two families together. You know what I mean? You got to deal with, listen, it's tough for him because he's got four of my kids he's dealing with. You know what I mean? I'm sure at times there are handfuls. There could be a handful at times. And then, he's got his kids, you know what I mean? Which I'm sure that could be a handful at times. And, so, I mean, you got to deal with it. You got to get, combine two families like that together. It's tough, you know? So I'm kind of glad that, my girl's got no kids. I mean, I got kids, so I mean, she's got to deal with my kids, but she's got no kids. I kind of like that.
Your girlfriend has no kids. That's good. And Gia is still with the same guy for all, Christian. So that's serious.
Still with Christian, you know what I mean? And Gabriella's still with Sal. And Melania, she doesn't need a boyfriend yet. And Adriana doesn't need a boyfriend yet. But I mean, look, they're all beautiful girls. I mean, they're all smart girls. And I got to tell you, it's, the men that they marry are going to be very lucky men. And I was even busting their chops last time. I said, you know what? I made four beautiful girls. You better tell your boyfriends, all right, that each one of them that marry you better have $5 million ready for me on the table. Otherwise, they ain't marrying you.
I'm okay with that, right? I mean,
it's like the Kings used to do back in the day. Remember the Kings? They used to have the guys that with all the money come and marry their daughters, they have to pay. You know what I mean? In order to marry the King's daughter. I go, that's how it's going to be. I'm bringing that all back.
Beautiful and really smart. That's like the whole package, and hardworking, right?
They're hardworking, and I believe each one of those kids are going to do very well in life because they're very strong-minded and they're very smart and they don't give up, which I love. You know what I mean? And no matter what it is that they have to complete, whatever task it is, they get it done. So I'm very proud of them, and they're very strong-minded, and that's what the most important thing. And I'm listen. Everything that happened, I'm sure affects him as well, affects me at times, you know what I mean? And it's, but we do love each other like that's unconditional. I mean, we love the hell out of each other. And listen, I'm sure my ex, you know what I mean? We still love each other. I mean, we love each other. I mean, we grew up together. So, I mean, that love will always be there. And, as far as, coping and dealing with family and everything like that, I mean, we have to do that. I mean, you have to do that.
Well, you love each other and you're very loyal.
Parent, you know what I mean? So you have to, agree and disagree. And listen, at times, when she calls me, does she get on my nerves? Yeah, of course. You know what I mean? But that's what they do,
Well, that's why you could say we're co-parenting and now you can go back to Louis, your husband, and I can hang up.
Yeah, and I can hang up and I don't have to deal with you the rest of the night. So, I mean, look, it works out. I mean, it's look, if things didn't happen the way they happened, will we still be together? Probably. You know what I mean? I don't think we would.
So.
Listen, it's kind of hard, you know what I mean, to have a relationship when, you know, you're over there with the kids all the time and I'm over here. So it's not like she could just, you know, leave every weekend to come see me. You know what I mean? There's always things going on, events, this and that, and the other thing. And she's very busy with the show and this and that. You know what I mean? So it's not that easy. I mean, it would have been, you know, and plus, you know, everything happened. You know, like I said, everything happens for a reason.
And but you really think if everything didn't happen, you'd still be married to Teresa?
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I don't know 100%, but I mean, you know, that was part of the reason why we got divorced. I mean, we always said that if I got deported, we probably wouldn't stay together, you know? And I mean, I probably, you know, I mean, look, I mean, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know.
But
Listen, you don't know.
everything happens for a reason. Is your situation this? I mean, like, are you, like you said, it would be nice to see your daughters for holidays and graduations. Like, is that even, because I mean, I'm not an immigration lawyer. Like, is this like final, and that is what it is?
Well, I mean, I don't understand how that country works. I mean, from what I see, I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on over there right now with all this, everybody coming in over there. You got people coming in every day. You know what I mean? Like thousands of people coming in a day, which I think is crazy. I mean, that's like, that's not even normal. I mean, nobody does that, you know, and, you're allowing all these people coming in, whether they're criminals, they could be, you know, they're predator, they're rapists. I mean, everything are coming in, you know, and they're just letting them in by the thousands over there. I mean, it's insane. I mean, they're not coming in legally; they're just coming in, just walking right in, you know. Which I don't understand. I mean, I'm trying to come in legally, you know what I mean? Obviously, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that.